Here we're being asked to solve a quadratic equation. The first thing to do when you're solving a quadratic equation is always to get something equal to 0. So to do that here, I'm going to simply subtract 7 from both sides, and then I'll have x plus 3 times 3x plus 5 minus 7 is equal to 0. Once everything is equal to 0, the next thing that I want to do is to factor this. It kind of feels like it's already factored because I have x plus 3 times 3x plus 5, but because of this subtraction, it's not a multiplication or a product on the left-hand side, so I need to combine the negative 7 with all the other stuff and then factor it. So to do that, the first thing I actually need to do is break apart the product of the groupings. I need to FOIL or distribute. When I do that, I'll get 3x squared plus 5x plus 9x plus 15. Still need to subtract 7, and that must be equal to 0. If I combine my like terms, I'll have 3x squared plus 14x plus 8 is equal to 0. Let's see here. The next thing I got to do to factor this, I'm going to multiply the leading coefficient and the constant term. 3 times 8 is 24. I want to find factors of 24 that add up to 14. Those are 12 and 2. And then those are going to be my inner and outer products from my, my form when it is factored. It's equal to 0. So somehow I'm going to have to get a 2x. X plus 2 will give me a 2x. And to get a 12x, I'm also going to need a 3x and a plus 4. So when you look at this, my inner and outers, here's my inners. 4 times 3x is 12x. X times 2 is 2x. Together those give me 14x. And if I multiply my firsts and my lasts, x times 3x gives my 3x squared. And 4 times 2 is equal to 8. So I know that I factored that kind of quickly. If you didn't see it quite that quickly, I would definitely practice my factoring. Once I have this completely factored, the next thing that I want to do is to set each of the factors equal to 0, and then I can solve those. So I know that I'm going to have a solution when the first factor of x plus 4 is equal to 0, or when 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. First equation, I'll subtract 4 from both sides. X is negative 4. That one's already solved. And then on the right-hand side, 3x plus 2 is 0. I'll subtract 2 from both sides. 3x is negative 2. And if I divide by 3, x is negative 2/3. So my solution set then is negative 4, negative 2/3. And I'll use the squiggly brackets to show that I have a set.